welcome back to another video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I am doing, oh my god, amazing. Like, really amazing. Because today is my last day before break. So, yeah, tomorrow's my start of break. Today, welcome, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to another, what is it? Wednesday. Well, technically not Wednesday, but what is it? Friday video. I got something in my knob that hurts. Oh well. It's kind of bugging me, but it hurts. Alright. So, from the past years, you've seen my haunted mansion, right? The latest video I had of it was actually the one before I updated it, which I think that was still the same one from 2022. I don't think anything changed. Can I show you? Maybe. I don't remember. Because I used to use images, that's for sure. So a couple of times I started like custom making things. But, this is my last update, and this is now my latest update. Now I am, well, not ahead, but sometimes they think it's ahead, but wait, that's still, I'm like now like this current version of the code. So let's go take a ride with the lights off and the lights on, and now I hope I don't miss anything else that I'm going to have to add again, because I made sure everything is like it is. Here's the most detailed ride you've ever seen in your life. Take care. Today's its 3rd anniversary. Since 2022. This all used to be all images. Well, there is some images, but some of them I can't do because physics and stuff like this. That's gonna be a whole lot of work. If I did that custom made, now that would be good. But the other ones were I try to fill things in to make it a lot darker, but you know, with Roblox physics, you can't make anything look darker. Just the way it is. I mean, I think it got darker because I added more walls up the top that's keeping this shining light in, so hopefully it will block and divide the whole building, so it didn't keep shining light, so way darker. It's supposed to be darker than this, but you know, Roblox physics, the screen is a lot lighter. So if it wasn't, maybe it would look a lot darker. You just have to just deal with the Roblox physics and all that. That's the problem. It's not 100% gonna always be dark. I'm not gonna get the full thing. This is one of my classic favorite rides of all times. Alright, now with the lights on, hopefully. Because man, I really now detailed this ride. I'm like, right now, I'm not missing anything. I might go through another video and make sure I got everything. I think I should. I definitely feel like I should. Just as much packed it is, it's already like, yeah, I think I already did. Maybe. I think in my head that's coming to me that I think I forgot to add to the attic. Oh, great. See, whenever I say that, it comes into my head, like, really. Really don't. Sorry if I'm not looking all around really much on this camera. I looked at my other video. It looked pretty fast. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. Maybe that's a glitch or something. I didn't see it. But I understand why I'm always looking at the top. I really understand what I'm looking at. Not the structure. I can't see it. There it is. Alright. I think we see it all. Alright. Yeah, we see it all. I can see it. We're gonna go on this top. This might actually feel like I'm gonna do it. Might actually do this, but I don't just want forever though. There's so much detail there. Like I'm getting it. I feel like there's something I'm missing. And I'm looking down and just I don't want to make sure that this is it. Now they can see this. I mean, I already see this. I already did the same as it. I want to show that. Oh, great. I think I showed it. I don't really with this. I'm not missing anything. You can look up at this part because actually this is still the same score as it was. Except for that, that's nothing changed. It is the way it is. Alright. That was a long walk. Sorry about that. Alright, let's start. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, so when you enter in the haunted house, by this sensor picks up the car, triggers the welcomer. Now, the way he had it more like it sounded like he was entering in a car dealership and he was saying, "Welcome!" And I said, no, don't do that. Now we have the ominous, "Welcome." It's triggered. Pulls it and turns back and prevents someone by punching him in the nose, which happens frequently, but it's all part of having a haunted house, I guess. Now, this is the straw area, the booger, okay, the books and the wizard, or whatever you want to call it. This guy sits here, has a little movement, make him look like one, to not make him look all mechanical, and he has his ball, lights up, and we have all these donated books, and people want to throw him one, like, no, don't do that, bring him here. Now, this bookcase is not ordinary than the rest of them. Now, this one drops down right as you press the switch, and it triggers, and it goes down, and the light turns up right as it gets down. Now, you don't know exactly where it's going to stop. It's going to keep you bunking you in the head. You don't know that. Now, there's Chris paintings. This guy. fireplace, and we have Frankenstein and Ruth. These guys came from Westerbork down in Pittsburgh. Me and Dick carried them out, and there was going to have some snow on the ground. Pittsburgh doesn't get usually snow, but they did, so we had to carefully bring them in. But Dick and Knoebel make sure they were confined okay the way they are. We'll sit here. Now we have the guy on the stairs, Jax, the organ player, the keyboard, organ tube, organ cardboard pipes. I have a funny fright prop. I have all of these paintings of what it was before. And it was construction. And that French fry. Alright, now we're at the upside down room, as you can call it. You can call that this upside down room, and this is the workshop area during the winter time. We have all 16 cars all flipped up in here. I mean, all 15 cars flipped up in here during the winter time. You have the cracked thing where the skulls are through this guy. Now the witch warning you to be aware of what you're entering. Lights up. Got the structure, make sure it's up there. Stable. We have for a true behind the scenes. Now this what makes this, well, the wizard has it too. He has a wooden dough for linkage into a dough that to a dough it senses on. For the wizard, I'll show you that after the end. Very true behind the scenes, and now for an also true behind the scenes. Also, here's the attic of the actual haunted mansion, the actual roof. Like, yes, this has been here since the actual beginning of the ride I made. It's actually been here since I made it. Well, no. Maybe once I started doing the structure stuff, that was new. Because this this roof is actually, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't see it on the outside because there's something also over it to block the sun. But again, the sun really doesn't really help, and it still has to go through, of course. So that's always a problem. So that's great. Maybe there isn't an attic. I don't know. Noticing there is. Maybe I'm doing too much on the structure and the ride. Maybe there isn't that much. I don't know. Yeah, this part. Whoa. I'm just gonna go under. Okay, that's weird. Yep. This part where the door slammed. And spider. I don't know if that's how many spider webs there are in that actual ride. I don't know about that. Got junk all over the place and junk all over you. Got this hands. Lights up. Oh, funny break. This is a nice secret area. They call it the original area of this ride. This is what it actually looks like. There's actually a big bottom thing goes down. I don't know where the heck it goes to. I don't know if that's actually in the ride anymore. Changed it. I'll probably assume they didn't have it anymore. There used to be something here at one point, and I don't know what the heck it is. Maybe that was the package for this thing they were waiting for. I don't know how many times it's been there. It's been there for a long time. I wonder if they probably knew ahead of time that this skull room was actually going to be back. They were doing something that we didn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not there after they placed it, so that makes me wonder if that package has to do something with that. Yeah. We got. Actually, there is another roof too. I didn't know, so don't blame me. It looks kind of crappy. It's not. This would have been here if it was actually correctly made. But oh well. I learned from our mistakes, and I'm not gonna redo this whole ride because that's gonna take another 5 years or too long. All right, we got skull room. Yep. Rotating tunnel. It did rotate once, and it rotated more because safety concerns. We got this guy. He's actually supposed to be caged in, and we had it like just like the ride, so he's caged in now. There's actually an arch too. Over here. I never knew. I did know one point. I think I did have it. I didn't remember. It used to be here, but I used the primitive, so it makes a lot more difference. Also, the roof is wooden now because you'll see. Also, here's yep, there he is. The orb. This is actually like it is. This is actually supposed to be what it is. This doesn't actually go here. This is what it actually is. This, I did not know there was actually a whole big crack in here. I don't know what the move is supposed to be. Oh, I bet you what. They had to probably, I mean, would it kind of be dumb if you had to go here and maybe try to go on the steps when you're done building this whole big guy? That's why it's there. Because, dude, I'm an idiot. This would go right here. This actually just goes down. I think so. I think it's actually small. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. So, yeah, it's basically, if you see this arch, it's basically just hanging on nothing. So, I don't know. Sometimes it's going to fall down and I don't know what it's supporting on, but I might think about actually custom making one now, because I already did it. It's going to be a lot of work. I don't think I can. Because of stones, that's going to be bullshit too. So. 3D is gonna look pretty bad enough. So I think the images are already fine. Maybe I could do this as 3D, but it's also yes, there's actually an arch. This is actually supposed to be like, I don't know if you call it a dome or whatever it is, a slanted or a curve or whatever it is you want to call it. This is actually in the ride. It's actually in the ride, like for real. I never knew until now. So I've seen videos. Actually, I did know about it, but I just didn't have to. I never did it. Don't know why I didn't do it yet, but now it's here. It's always in its glory, and the accuracy is amazing. Actually, it's now sad. Since I got this finally done, now it's pretty accurate. I don't know why they removed him, just because of some test tubes over here. I don't know. It could still fit him. Maybe he was on a platform. They never showed us, because they don't really care about it that much, apparently. Oh yeah, well the strings had to pull it down, so I wonder if that would have been a way for these things to be. Oh yeah. Actually, there's supposed to be a gargoyle. Here's the problem. I wish there was a gargoyle in the game. I hope there will be. I don't know if there is. But if there ever is, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll add it because it's actually supposed to be right here. Yep. Alright, so we have. Yep, I should do this. We have this thing. There's actually an arch that goes here. The actual ride. Surprisingly, I never knew. And also he's actually, there's supposed to be a skull face, but apparently they can't. You can't resize it with the thing. I never knew that. And also, sometime in the future, we'll have these things kick in, like sometime in the future. They have that in the behind the scenes in the carpetbagger. I don't know if the sink is still here. Yeah, it's there. And also, I don't think this IV is actually where it's at correctly, but oh well. You wouldn't be able to see it if it's back there. The, again, physics and all that. There's the thing being boiled away. Oh no. It's pretty menacing. I think he has a face. I never added one, and I never will have one. I don't really care. I think I already have enough detail for it. So yeah. Okay, I added more tombstones because I think it looked a lot more better with all of this here. Because it didn't look that much. So yeah, I think I went all out. Yep. Well, that's not supposed to be there, but I just put that randomly. Oh well. I'm gonna remove that just for accuracy issues, and that's never even in the ride, so then I can take that out. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that makes it a lot more accurate. I'll make it a lot more accurate once I remove this. Actually, that was supposed to be there because that was replaced by this. I can actually change that later. There's no IV things here, but it would actually look a lot nicer if they added it in the near future. Probably. I'm adding all this stuff for no reason, just because I think it's going to be in the ride some point. I feel like everything that I did so far, I think I should have kept, because what if one point in the near future they're going to add all images? I just feel like that's going to happen. And with all AI being taken over, I don't know if this ride is going to last any longer, because all the equipment is going to probably change. That's why I put that in. Durkin Donuts. That's why I put purple and blue together. And here's Ishmael. Looking pretty menacing there. Yeah, you see, right? That's actually where the vulture is on the painting on the ride. So by the way, when they got actually you know that bird that's on that tombstone? That's the bird that used to be on the Ascent before they changed it, and then now for the 50th anniversary, I think they made another one. I don't know. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. That's weird. When they added this, this thing was never on the sign. It's kind of confusing. If there's two, maybe they had one before. Oh, probably because if one got damaged, yeah, that's probably why they did that. And of course, you don't need to see this part. This is just the jungle. Who wants to see the jungle? It's like the dumbest area. Like the part that never gets changed. What it did a long time ago, but that's the only thing that changed. It went from the skull room to, well, actually, that reminds me of the skull room from the original Wacky Shack in Kansas, surprisingly. So I wonder if they had to change that because of that. So that might have been 19, because Kansas thing happened in 19, I don't remember, no, 2000 something, but they changed it because they knew. Apparently, I don't know how. Future people, apparently, so yeah. Well, that's gonna be for today. Thanks for watching every day. Like, videos, and subscribe.